Okay, so welcome to our modified press conference here from the ETS down in Germany, round number 5 of our championship. Michał making a clean sweep there at the end, 4 out of 4, but that last run was your closest yet, I think, in terms of the challenge you had. We spoke to you earlier in the day about your qualifying rounds. How did you look at that last round of qualifying and wrapping up 4 out of 4 rounds today?
Yeah, the start of the run was pretty bad. The car wasn't feeling as good as before. We tried a little setup change in the car, which wasn't ideal, and I think I ran the tires from yesterday, which also wasn't ideal. I should have stayed with the same set. So, but I knew, as always, towards the end, I have good pace. I didn't know how far Lucas is in front, so I just kept trying to put in clean laps and fast laps, going through traffic, and at the end it was very close, but didn't really make much difference. Lucas would be second anyway on the grid, so yeah, Lucas picked up the pace towards the end of qualifying. I mean, he was fast before as well, but couldn't get clean runs. But my car is feeling good. We'll go back with the setup change and go back to the set of tires from the morning run today, which was very, very good, and I'm looking forward to the finals.
Okay, now talking to Lucas Urbain. He will start second on the grid for Automatics. Lucas, you improved a lot during the practice sessions until now, and finally you will line up in second spot behind your championship contender, which is Michał. What do you expect from the finals? Because you were starting directly behind a championship contender, and right behind you, you will have a guy who has nothing to lose and who was also really, really fast here this weekend.
Well, to be honest, now I'm only looking forward to Michał because yeah, ultimately he's my goal. But still, props to Adam. Like he was sitting here minutes ago for the stock press conference, and he was in the mix in all the classes he's entered. So props to him. But obviously, yeah, I'm absolutely looking forward and kind of gutted in a way because I know I had the tools to challenge for TQ, and the gap was always closed. I had a few issues Q1, Q2, and in a way happy that I've had my weekend back on track because I know myself from the past would have failed even more in Q2, Q3, and Q4. So yeah, just looking forward to the mains and mount a challenge to Michał in the mains.
Yeah, as we mentioned before, you improved a lot from practice to qualifying. How many changes or how much work was it to improve the pace to be so close to Michał finally?
Well, actually, my setup is pretty much unchanged since CP1 yesterday. I had the final attempt at CP2 and reverted back since Q1 and been on pace since there. And it's just, yeah, traffic in Q1 and a silly mistake in Q2. I could challenge him in Q3 this morning, but again, he already had sealed the deal. He could afford a mistake and I couldn't, so I was always on the back foot trying to keep the car on the track. So yeah, that's about it.
Now coming to our third place starter, Adam Issay for X-Ray. Adam, a fantastic result, making the top 3 on the grid. Could you imagine this coming into this weekend? Is that something you thought you were going to achieve, 3 top 3 places in your 3 classes you're starting in?
Not really. It was a bit unexpected, but it's all good.
And obviously, you've been switching back and forth between front-wheel drive, stock and modified. Have you been able to kind of keep up on top of that, or is it the first couple of laps every time a little bit difficult?
No, just more track time.
Yeah, I mean, I decided to drive modified on the way here to down, and the car was not prepared. But I put the car the setup they sent me, and it was working very well. The first 1 minute is a bit difficult after front-wheel drive and stock because it feels like too much power. But after that, it's really good. I think the car was capable for more, but I made some mistakes and overthrew the corners, but I'm really happy with third.
And now this is the first time you found yourself really mixing it with the top guys like the guy you're sitting with here and the other world champions that are going to be in our A final. What's your thoughts in the final? Are you thinking about a podium finish, or are you just there to enjoy it and race with those big guns in modified?
No, I would like to finish, of course, on the podium, but I will mainly enjoy the finals. My best starting place was, I think, 9 in modified last year, so it's quite a big improvement. That's good.
Well, congratulations. And the final question with our TQ man, Michał. Thinking of the finals, we've talked about this all weekend long. It's a fast track. It's going to be difficult to overtake. You've got a hard charging Lucas behind. You've got Adam, which is a bit of an unknown in the mix. How are you going to approach the finals? You know, if you can't pull a gap, how are you going to think about defending that place?
It's just going to be qualifying runs for me. I'm starting third, there's nothing in front of me, so I'm just going to try and pull away.
Well, congratulations to all of our drivers, all our top 3 here in our modified class. Good luck in the finals. Thank you.
Thank you.